Hey everyone, Tim Schofield here, and it's time to take a look at the tech that I use every day, my everyday carry in this bag, whether I'm traveling or just sticking around my house, just all the different tech, including my phone, laptop, different accessories, and a lot more. Of course, I will link to everything down in the description of the video below, but let's dive right into it. Check out my everyday carry for 2024. Let's get started. First things first, let's check out the bag that I'm carrying all this tech with. It's from a company called TomTalk, and it's fairly new, but I've actually really enjoyed using this. It has a somewhat slim profile, however, a ton of space on the inside. It's also pretty thoughtfully made in terms of the compartments, like the laptop slot has a nice felt feel. It's really soft to touch to help protect it. There's smaller little hidden compartments for your just smaller accessories and things that you don't need at all times. And I know it's fairly trivial, but it's really nice to have a clip in there to clip on your keys or anything that you have a key ring for. On top of that, generous size pouches for water bottles, but it's also really comfortable when walking around outside or just going to a coffee shop with this bag. I can have it on my back for long periods of time. And since I just mentioned keychains, I want to talk about two things that I always have in my bag and bring with me. First of all, my keys. Obviously, it's not on a traditional keychain. I was actually a little tired of the keys jangling and just making a ton of noise in my bag. So this is actually the Ridge. It's a key holder, so to speak. I think it holds up to about 6 keys, and it has a clip on the back so you can put it on your belt potentially, but also a keychain slot which I can connect to my backpack. And on top of that, I have a portable charger for my Apple Watch, which this is the new Series 10 from Apple. This is great to have for just a quick top up, a quick charge, and it uses USB-C so I can just charge it up when I'm on the go. And of course, has a keychain to connect to that backpack. And it obviously varies depending on what I'm testing out and reviewing. Obviously, the new Apple Watch is here, but I also have in my pocket the iPhone 16 Pro right now. So I am testing this out, of course, for video, but I sometimes always seem to find the Galaxy S24 Ultra coming with me on trips or just putting it in my backpack. And on that S24 Ultra, I have a Taurus case, which has a kickstand, but also has MagSafe compatibility, which I find is such a useful tool to have for wireless charging and mounting and just a lot more. And what about the laptop that I've been using and bringing with me? And that is the Dell XPS 13. However, it is the Snapdragon X Elite variant. And I've really been impressed with that Snapdragon X Elite. It's built on ARM, it helps with battery life, and it's still very powerful, can still do some video editing and get a lot of my workflow done on this very, very thin and light portable laptop. Also, it's just one of the better looking laptops you can have right now. Dell did a really good job designing it. Now, nothing special. There's also a portable monitor. I'll link to it down below. I don't even know what brand this is, but I will link to it, and I do bring it with me. It's really slim. It has a carrying case, and it will stand up on its own stand, and it slides really easily into the backpack since it's so thin. I will connect it as a dual monitor to my laptop, or even connect it to my Nintendo Switch and game on a larger screen. Speaking of, I do bring my OLED Nintendo Switch with me. It's great to have for that portable gaming. There's a lot of fun games. I really like just playing quick Mario games. And of course, even like Rocket League on the go is a ton of fun. It's nice to have this kickstand on the back as well. I will say I am hoping for a new Nintendo Switch coming out soon. I haven't seen too many rumors, unfortunately, but fingers crossed Nintendo has a new version of this sometime in the near future. Oh, and by the way, Lenovo makes really good mice for on the go. They're small, they're portable, they're really satisfying to click. These are both Yoga branded, I'll link to them, but this specific one is really kind of crazy how thin it is. It just twists and sits completely flat, and then you can use it like a normal mouse. They're actually both great, I recommend both. And since that XPS 13 only has 2 USB Type-C ports, it's great to have a dongle with me. This one is from Ugreen, has an HDMI slot, USB-C, Ethernet port, which is huge to have. Sometimes in a hotel, the Wi-Fi just doesn't work and I need to connect to Ethernet. I always have to have that. SD, micro SD, and 2 USB Type-A ports. So it's really versatile and it's kind of an all-in-one dongle for my laptops. Plus, some extra storage, and check out how small this Kingston SSD is. Yes, this is an SSD. It's not just a USB stick. It's actually an SSD. It's crazy how nice it is, how fast it is to get in such a small package. And you'll notice in my backpack, I haven't talked about any power banks. That brings us to our sponsor. Thanks to EcoFlow for sponsoring this video. Of course, we're going to need to power all of these tech products, and the EcoFlow River 3 makes this easy. This is a small yet powerful portable power station that is a perfect entry-level choice since it's so simple to use. The River 3 is a great solution to either use as backup power or even to power things on the go. This would be great for camping or a picnic. The River 3 has EcoFlow's X-Core 3.0 technology. This includes X-GaN power to use gallium nitride instead of silicon, which greatly extends runtime, reduces its size and noise level. X-Quiet ensures noises less than 30 decibels, and X-Stream allows for fast charging without damaging the battery. There's even multiple ways to charge it, including car charging, solar charging, generator charging, and standard AC charging. This ensures you have more than enough power for all your tech products. X-Boost allows you to power high wattage appliances, and you have peace of mind with X-Guard, giving you an IP54 waterproof rating. Speaking of, you also have less than 20 millisecond automatic switching, which ensures uninterrupted power for essential appliances in case of an unexpected outage. Just plug into your AC wall outlet and the River 3 will power appliances when you're not at home, and if a power outage occurs, making sure my food and drinks don't spoil. Even though you get a more compact design, it's still able to power devices for a long time, including being able to power a Wi-Fi router for over 30 hours. This makes sure I can still monitor my home when I'm away with my battery-powered smart home security cameras. The Upgrade app allows you to remotely control the R3 when you're not at home, as well as giving you the ability to control speed, time charging, power saving mode, and low battery alerts. Be sure to check out this sleek and compact power station that doesn't sacrifice on features. I'll be sure to link to the EcoFlow River 3 down below. Unlock next level power for every scenario with EcoFlow's new Delta 3 and River 3 series. Enjoy EcoFlow's exclusive pre-order offer. Use my code EFR3TIMS5 for an extra 5% off on River 3 standalone, valid until October 25th. For some peace of mind, I like to have a tracker in the backpack. I am using an AirTag, which obviously is compatible with my iPhone, but also in my wallet, I have this Eufy tracker, which is just a credit card size tracker that you can set in your wallet and have peace of mind. I like having a leather wallet and maybe not a smart one that has a tracker on it at the moment. So this is nice to just add and slide into a slot in my wallet, and I can keep track of it in case I lose it. Let's move on to some more content creation side of things and what I bring with me, especially when I'm traveling, having to capture footage. The Ray-Ban Meta glasses have been fantastic, actually. The quality is very good. It shoots in vertical format, so it's great for Instagram Reels or stories as well. One single press is to take a picture, and then if you press and hold, it starts recording a video. I wish you could do longer than, I think it's only 60 seconds of recording video, but hopefully in the future you can record longer video footage. It does come in a very fancy carrying case as well. It's really premium, charges via USB Type-C at the bottom. Now, this next camera is something that I bring with me all the time now. It's so versatile and it comes in a really compact package. It does have a tripod. You don't have to have this connected at the bottom, but I always just leave it on there in case I need to set up a shot separately, plus this microphone. So this is the DJI Osmo that does have this, come with this microphone because I got the creator package. The mic automatically syncs up with the camera itself, so it makes it super easy to film better audio quality on your videos. And on top of that, the Osmo has a really useful screen. You can film in vertical, or if you slide out the screen, it will shoot in horizontal format up to 4K 60 frames per second. This Osmo has a 1-inch camera sensor, so the quality is really good. The only time I really don't use it and switch over to my phone's video camera is when the lighting isn't that great. If it's really poor lighting, I find the phone's camera might do a little bit better job than the Osmo. But otherwise, the stabilization built in makes it so useful when I'm walking around filming myself or filming other products. Just doing a handheld, the content stays really smooth. And like I mentioned, I still do like to film video on my phone itself, specifically with this new iPhone 16 Pro. Now this gimbal is the iSteady V3 from Hohem. It has an AI tracker built in, so this will actually track you. You can use motions to control it. I have a full video on it. I can link to that down below, but it stays very steady. But not only that, One really great thing about this gimbal is actually the clamp itself. It doesn't press the camera control button, which I found to be an issue with some gimbals and even tripod holders, that it will push on that camera control. And of course, you don't just have to shoot vertically, you can also switch it horizontally. Everything stays very stable. I've been very pleased with this. It also extends out into a selfie stick, and down at the bottom, there's actually legs to turn it into a tripod. So it's more of an all-in-one gimbal tripod selfie stick with AI tracking built-in experience. Check it out. A lot of times when I film out of hotel rooms, I need some extra light for shots, and I have this little guy, this little light from Aperture that you can change the color temperature, change the brightness on. It gets pretty bright and can light up specific products or even my face if needed. It also can connect to a camera, so a shoe on top of a camera if I'm doing a shot at myself like so. And as you saw earlier, this is the Matador Pocket Blanket. It's not necessarily the most comfortable to sit on, but it does a good job covering the ground. I like having it in my bag in case there's an instance when I want to go chill at the park and sit down and not have to sit in the grass with all the bugs and everything. And it folds up pretty easily. Honestly, you just keep folding it in half. There's lines that tell you where you need to fold it. And then on top of that, it attaches, or it goes into this little case that is attached to the blanket itself. It can be a little challenging to get it tucked away, but overall I find that it is very portable. It doesn't come undone when it's in my bag, and it's just a nice thing to have in there when I want to work outside. And what about some entertainment? So we have this little guy here. This is the Boox Go Color 7, which is an e-reader, which is super portable, as you can tell. It's not very big by any means. It comes in this really nice magnetic carrying case. It just sits in, it's not going to fall out, and closes, so it is protected. This has an e-paper display, making it super comfortable when reading, but it also runs Android, and you have the Play Store, so you can install some apps on there if you need to. I do like how they build in speakers into an e-reader in case you want to listen to an audiobook as opposed to read it, and you have a couple quick shortcut buttons to turn the pages. Definitely recommended if you're looking for a small, light, portable e-reader. And of course, what about headphones? The JBL Tour Pro 3 is what's been in my pocket, in my bag. It has a display on that carrying case itself, and on top of that, they sound really good. They stay in my ears. The noise canceling does a very good job to block out any external noise. And I do like being able to just see what song's playing and skip while it's on the screen. I can even see who's calling or if I get a specific message, all on that display. The case charges via USB-C at the bottom, but also can wirelessly charge as well. Since the backpack has all those little compartments, I haven't needed this as much, but I do put a lot of cables into this. It's from Native Union. It's just a little carrying pouch where it can keep my cables organized, but it's also super useful if you want to just set maybe SD cards in, SSDs, and other things just to keep yourself organized. So overall, there you have it. That's my everyday carry for tech items in 2024. I hope you found this video useful. It could be used as a gift guide if you're looking for something small to buy someone in the upcoming holiday season. But yeah, that's what I've been using. It does change and rotate, so expect more content like this coming very soon. Be sure to drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. And as always, thanks for watching.